You are so cute. Do you know, I remember Liza when she was your age. Oh, boy, she was a holy terror. I wonder who that is. Don't go anywhere. Oh, yes?
Hello. I'm a friend of Bianca's. I'm Jonathan Lavery. I'm Ryan's brother.
Oh, of course, Ryan. Well, I've got to tell you, good looks certainly do run in your family. How do you do? I'm Marion Chandler.
Pleasure to meet you, and thank you very much. I work with Bianca at Fusion.
Oh, I'm so sorry. She's not here. I'm babysitting Miranda, but she should be back shortly if you'd like to wait.
I can come back another time.
No, nonsense. You're Ryan's brother. You're practically family. Just make yourself at home.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Oh, excuse me. It's my cell phone. Hello, Marion Chandler. What? Oh, my God. Yeah, oh, right. Okay, yeah. I'll be right there. Oh, please.
Is there a problem?
Yes, I'm selling a property. There's a gas leak. They called the fire department, but I have the key.
Well, so go.
Well, I can't bring the baby with me. The whole place could blow up.
No. I can watch the baby until Bianca gets back. I do understand, though, you don't know me from Adam Chandler.
Well, I gotta say, that's a point in your favor. Do you know how to change a diaper, by the way?
Ooh, well, you'd have to ask my sister, Erin, because I did change her diaties when we were kids. I bought her a new doll when she was finally potty trained.
Oh, well, you know, Bianca will be back shortly.
Hey, Bianca is a magnificent boss. I don't mind waiting. I do understand, though, if you have a problem signing off on it, that's fine. You know, we can't be too careful these days.
Listen, if Bianca comes back before I do,
she will understand. Go.
Okay,
it's
thanks
okay.
so much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Hi there, precious. Are you looking for Mommy? Mommy's not here. Guess what? It's just you and me.
Champagne?
Sorry, mate. That must be some kind of mistake because we didn't order any.
I did. From Jonathan and me. We're still together, despite you.
Miranda, honey, Mommy's home. Marion.
Look over there. Say hi, Mommy. Hi.
She's really tired. Let me take her. Let me put her down for her nap.
Just about to tell her a story.
Look, she's really sleepy. Jonathan, just.
It's okay. This will send her off with sweet dreams. Won't it? See, once upon a time, there was an itty-bitty baby princess who was rich and beautiful and had everything she could ever want. But there were people in the kingdom who envied the little princess and so desperately wanted the life she had. The princess Mommy knew about the bad people, and she did everything she could to protect her little girl. But no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't keep her safe from one man, and his name was Rumpelstiltskin. He threatened to take the little girl away from her mother.
Jonathan, give her to me now.
I thought Jonathan moved out.
Yeah, thanks to you. And it sucks. But it won't be for long. Just until he finishes his therapy. Please, enjoy your champagne.
Well, I'm glad he's getting help.
He doesn't need to get help. He's doing it for his brother.
He should be doing it for himself and you.
You do not have the right to judge Jonathan. He never did anything wrong. To me or Greenlee.
Maggie, I saw your bruise.
Enough with the bruise, Anita.
If he did it once,
He didn't mean to hit me.
Well, at least you're admitting it now.
He didn't mean to hurt me. It was a one-time thing.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You're not the first woman he's hit, Maggie. I did a background check.
Yeah, because you were paid to find something, so you did.
Jonathan hit another woman just like he hit you. It wasn't a one-time thing. It got worse. And she pressed charges, and then she filed a restraining order.
No, it is not It's not true.
Maggie, why would we lie about something like this? We just want to help.
Well, then leave us the hell alone.
And that's okay. Miranda's perfectly comfortable with me.
Jonathan, give her to me now.
Oh, sure. Here, of course. There you go. Bye, princess. Bye. It was just a story, Bianca. It has a happy ending.
Not all of them do.
What? Bianca, you didn't think that... Did you think I could hurt Miranda?
I don't know what to think of you.
Bianca, of course I wouldn't. I would never... I'm sorry it even popped into your head that I could...
Oh, hi, darling. You're back. Oh, Miranda sure missed her mommy, didn't you, you little cutie? She had this nice young man to entertain her.
Where were you?
One of my properties had a gas leak.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, because it was an emergency and I wasn't thinking.
She wasn't gone even, what, 20 minutes?
I mean, it's not like I left her with a stranger. It's Ryan's brother. I mean, you couldn't ask for better references.
Right.
Are you upset about something? Are you angry? Because, look, I never would have left her.
All right,
I never
would
realized...
you do me a favor? Take her down to my Uncle Jack's.
Yes, of course. It was not nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, too.
Sweetheart, I will see you soon, okay?
Can you come here, little darling?
Here's the key.
Okay, thank you.
And, Marion,
Yes?
don't leave her. Please.
I crossed my heart, darling.
Okay.
Come on, you little angel.
Guess that's my cue.
No, not until you tell me what you were just trying to prove.
I'm really sorry, Bianca. I mean, I should never have offered to watch Miranda. You know, Marion needed help, so
Why were you even here?
I wanted to let you know that I meant what I said. I'm getting help. I love Maggie, and I want to be the man. I want to be the husband that I know she deserves.
That's great. Now, if that's all,
Well, I also wanted to say how sorry I am.
don't apologize to me.
No,
Maggie's the
sorry
one-
for you. Maggie told me about your big announcement, about how much you loved her and wanted to be with her. It had to hurt when she turned you down.
I'll cope.
It all makes sense now. How you feel about Maggie, the attacks on me and the insults. I mean, no wonder you wanted to break us up.
I didn't want to break you up. I was worried about Maggie.
Is that why you kissed her? I'm not mad. I'm not even that surprised. You see, I suspected all along that you were in love with Maggie, but she kept telling me it wasn't true. I'm just so happy to have everything out in the open now. And I'm sorry for you if you're hurting.
Maggie doesn't want to be with me. I get that.
It's a big deal. I mean, to accept the truth and move on, but I know you can do it. I'm sure Mags will miss you at first, but she'll get used to it. She'll get used to not having you around.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not bailing on Maggie. Now or ever. Maggie and I are still friends. I'm gonna stand by her.
Even if she doesn't want you to?
I'm gonna let Maggie tell me what she wants. That's what I'll give her.
It's something else, you know that? All that loyalty. Well, it looks like Maggie and I aren't the only ones making an evening of it. The last time I saw you, it was pretty messy. Is Lily okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I wanted you to know that there's no hard feelings. I'm with a really good therapist now, and I'm off the booze. So it's going to be a whole new me. Good evening.
You believe him?
No, not a word. I'll be right back.
You're gorgeous. I love your hair like this.
I was worried.
I'm here now.
Cute.
And tonight is going to be magic. I promise.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You're beautiful. Excuse me, sir. May I have a vase for this, please?
Of course.
Thank you. I am so sorry to keep you waiting. I had a stop to make.
Ryan?
No, Bianca.
What were you doing at Bianca's? Why did you do that? Why did you have to go and see her? I told you that I was done with her. Why can't you accept that?
I do.
Well, then leave Bianca alone.
Why are you attacking me?
I'm not.
You're angry.
I just don't understand why you had to go see Bianca.
She made a play at you. I had to set things straight.
And I told her to forget it. I love you. And only you. She's out of my life now for good.
You're pretty worked up about somebody who's supposedly an old
God,
flame.
she's not an old flame.
I'm sorry. I'll get you another one. What is it?
Am I the only one? The only woman you've hit?
Whatever you think of Babe, her son needs you.
How can you even ask me to help her?
I know she hurt you.
Hurt? That doesn't begin to cover it. This wasn't a headache or a paper cut. What Babe did to me, to my daughter, to my family.
She had help.
Don't even get me started on David and Crystal.
No, I meant me. And I was with Babe, and I'm lucky that you didn't slug me the second you opened the door.
I'm not angry with you. Not the way I am with Babe. You got involved in this whole mess way down the road because you love her.
And I do love her. And I know how sorry she is.
Don't.
No, when I found out that Babe had Miranda, it took me a long time to deal with it. But I got there. Now, I've stood by her side because she wanted to do the right thing all along.
I've heard all this a million times.
She left a letter telling you the truth. And when JR screwed it up, she could have stayed underground with her son, but she wouldn't. I mean, she risked losing him, losing everything to get Miranda back to you.
So that makes what she did all right?
No. Babe knows nothing will make it all right. I mean, she's ready to face the consequences. I mean, her sentence started the day that she lost you as a friend.
Do you want me to feel sorry for her?
No, I want you to understand. And I think that you do. Babe, she screwed up beyond big time, but her son belongs with her, not JR, not Kevin Buchanan.
Jamie, Babe's not a victim. She made her choices. She did this to herself.
She made the wrong choices for the right reasons. I mean, Babe's the only shot her son has for a normal life. And she needs you to make that happen.
Character reference?
If you go to the DA on Babe's behalf and tell them you want the charge about Miranda dropped, maybe they'll listen to you. It would go a long way. I mean, please, Bianca, just think about it. If you can't do it for Babe, do it for our baby boy.
What kind of question? How can you ask me something like that?
Just answer me. Have you ever hit anyone before?
I wanted tonight to be special, and you ask me something like that? No. I've never hit another woman. And if you wanted to make me feel bad, if you wanted to get back at me, congrats, you did.
Look, I don't know why I had... I'm sorry.
I thought we were over this, Maggie. I thought we were gonna move on.
No, we are. I'm really sorry, okay?
Are you ready to order?
You didn't bring a vase for the rose. How can I expect you to get the order right? I'm out of here.
Sorry, sir, I forgot.
Are you coming?
What did I miss?
I couldn't hear what they were saying, but Jonathan is totally on edge.
Yeah, I saw the way he took out on his flower.
Let's hope it stops there. God, why can't Maggie see it? I feel like I need to do something.
Yeah, well, come here, we will. And I think I know just the way to get through to Maggie.
Look at her, Jamie. She's finally back where she belongs. She's with her mother.
The way it should be.
I thought she was dead. If I go to the DA and ask him to drop those charges, it's like saying all those months of hell were no big deal. That what Babe did to me was okay. And I can't do that. I won't.
I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you for help. Because James is too young to do it for himself. He needs his mother just as much as Miranda needs you. I mean, please, Bianca, help me give him that. Help me fight for our baby the way you fought for yours.
Little Miss Miranda, you chewing on those blocks. Okay, this is us building Cambius Industries, one block at a time.
You think maybe we can teach her her primary colors before we send her off for an MBA?
You're a little quiet this morning.
Yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night.
Hey, it's bad time?
No, please, come on in. Can I get you something? Orange juice or
No,
anything?
actually, I can't stay. I need you to come with me to Maggie's.
Oh my God, he didn't go after her, did he?
No. And we're trying to make sure that he won't. Aiden and I, we found some evidence on Jonathan that Maggie needs to hear. It's intense, but I think it might convince her. She may need you.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Oh, come on, please, Maggie. Are you all right?
Did Jonathan take me home and beat me up last night? Sorry to disappoint you, Aiden. I'm fine. Goodbye.
Listen, just hear me out for a second. I'm here because I care about you, all right? We're friends. Now, I have a policy regarding friends that when I see one of them walk in front of a train, at the very least, I let her know that there are lights burning down the track at her. Maggie, you're about to commit to this guy for the rest of your life. The least you can do is get all the facts you can. I mean, you're not going to go out and buy a car without getting it checked out by a mechanic first, are you? I mean, just because it all looks great on the outside and looks all polished and stuff, it might be rotting on the inside.
Aiden, you're talking about cars. We are people, and this is my heart that we are speaking about.
I know. And people that care about you want to see you give it to someone who will take care of it. Listen, when I heard that Jonathan hit you...
I explained to you about that.
I know. It was just one time. It'll never happen again. Listen, call me old-fashioned, but I was always taught that women should be treasured and protected. And that if you're angry, you punch a wall. Or you go down the gym and take it out on some weights and a punching bag or whatever.
And you don't think that Jonathan knows that?
Well, it looks like he forgot. Listen, Anita's going to be over here in a minute. And she's going to bring someone with her. Please do me a favor. Listen to what she has to say.
Maggie can use all the friends that she can get right now.
Come on, Binks, you know you want to go. I'll stay here and watch the baby.
No, that's not it. I made a mess of things. Trust me, it's gonna go a lot better without me there.
All right, I guess I can't force you.
You have a big secret weapon to use, and Maggie can't ignore it. You're gonna get through to her.
Bye.
Okay, this better be good. Why would you not jump at the chance to save your friend?
Because I think Maggie has a better chance of being saved if I'm not there.
No, I seriously doubt that.
I told Jonathan that I would never abandon Maggie, but I think right now, I have to. I blew it. I should have had my head on straight. I should have made it about what was best for Maggie, but I got involved.
Well, Binks, you care about what happens to her.
Yeah, I care a lot more than that. If I had gone with Anita, it could look like I wanted Maggie to leave Jonathan for selfish reasons. And if she stayed with him because of me, I would never forgive myself.
Wait a minute. Why would Maggie ever think that you...
Maybe because I kissed her. And I told her that I'd fallen in love with her.
I'm assuming Maggie didn't take it too well.
She accused me of using her as a consolation prize for my breakup with Lena.
Ouch.
If there's something amusing about your sister's tragic use of the L word, I wish you'd fill me in.
Sorry. It's nice to know that someone else ruins her love life too.
Oh, glad I could help. I'm worried about Maggie.
Yeah, Jonathan is nothing to laugh about. I got all angry and frustrated, and I told Greenlee that Jonathan was her problem and have her deal with it. I was out of it. But that's not true. He's everyone's problem. So don't worry. Aiden's got the goods. He will help Maggie. He will make her see the light, okay? That's the first problem solved.
I hope you're right.
I gotta go.
Where are you going?
To solve the second problem.
You know, I am so sick of everyone ragging on Jonathan. He's my future husband. And it looks like we're gonna have to find a whole new bunch of friends. Get out!
Hey, but there's someone I'd like you to meet.
I'm sorry. If you are an abuse counselor, you can go home now.
She's come all the way on the train from New York City today just to meet you. This is the girl I was talking about. Lorraine Rossiter.
You're Maggie.
And you are?
I used to be engaged to Jonathan until he nearly killed me.
Tell me, Angel. What are we supposed to do now? Talk about an answer to my prayers. I am so glad to see you.
I was hoping you'd be in the mood to talk.
We had classes together, so we used to study. He was easy to talk to and so sweet. Jonathan treated me better than any guy I knew, except when it turned ugly.
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Maggie, we haven't even started yet. Tell her how he changed.
Pretty much the minute I fell in love with him, he became possessive and jealous. I was friends with this guy I'd gone out with a couple of times. Jonathan didn't want him around. Jonathan really didn't like any of my friends. He thought they were trying to come between us. And one day, he just lost it. He hit me. Now, he convinced me he was mortified that he had hurt me, but somehow he made me believe that it was really my fault. Somehow I had pushed him to do it.
Yeah.
So I forgave him.
Until he dumped you, and then you wanted to pay back.
Maggie, please.
And now here she is.
Hear her out, will you? Tell her what finally set him off.
I ran into my guy friend by accident, and we ended up having a cup of coffee. Now, Jonathan found out, and he really went off on me. He accused me of cheating on him and lying, and he really laid into me.
It's okay, Lorraine. It's okay.
He punched me, and he threw me, and he broke my nose. It might have been worse if my friends hadn't showed up.
And that's when you called the police.
Mm-hmm. But it was a first offense and everything, so he got off pretty easily. And Maggie, that's when it got worse. Jonathan wouldn't take no for an answer.
Even after you broke up with him?
He started to stalk me. He called me all the time. I would come home from school or the store or something, and he would be waiting outside my apartment, and I could not stand it. I moved to another city. I found, some work, but it's never really been right.
And tell Maggie why you risked coming here to the same city as Jonathan.
The guilty thing. I couldn't let him just find some other girl and do to her what he did to me.
So how much did you pay her to say all this?
Oh, Maggie, we wouldn't do that. Listen to me.
No, for
This is
all
for
I
you.
know that Bianca could have put you up to this. I mean, she seems like a pretty good actress. You could have paid her to say something like this.
There are x-rays and court records.
No, this is not my Jonathan that we were talking about. Because he is sweet and he is loving. He is the most romantic man I have ever met.
You're right. He is. Until he changes.
No, he doesn't want you anymore, and you can't stand that. He loves me. So who's the jealous one now, Lorraine?
Maggie, he told me I was the first woman he ever fell in love with. He looked me in the eyes and he asked me what it feels like to fall in love. It just made my heart melt. I mean, how do you not respond when a guy asks you something like that? What does it feel like to fall in love?
What does it feel like to fall in love?
It seems like almost everyone I care about is in trouble right now, and I can't seem to help them.
Wouldn't it be lovely, absolutely lovely, if we could fix everything?
Well, right now, I think I would settle for just making it a little bit better.
Ah, no, you wouldn't. You'd want more. You'd want miracles. We all do from time to time.
Well, maybe that's because I believe in miracles now. Having gotten one of my own. I don't know, it just seems like a little happiness for everybody else should be simple in comparison.
Well, you've got your own little patch of paradise with her. Of course you have. But simple, no, simple it's not. Now, if you give your heart to someone, you've got to expect it to be bruised and hurt and broken up a little bit before you get it back.
Well, of course, I know that it's true, but I still keep hoping.
What a line to lay on someone, huh? Jonathan got me to tell him exactly how many butterflies in my stomach I thought love was. Then he turned it around, and big surprise, that's exactly how he felt.
Yes. Loving someone makes you feel like you can say yes to the world. You know, you can do anything. You can try anything.
I've had these feelings that you're describing.
But you said that you didn't before.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, if I did know, I couldn't be sure. But I've had those feelings that you're describing. It's just, for me, the yes. Yes. It's a really hard thing to say.
Who was the girl?
You. I'm starting to have these feelings for you.
He can really suck you in. One night, we were walking home on this bridge, and I was nervous, but I brought up his temper and the jealousy, and he freaked. He got up on the edge of the bridge and told me to push him off if I was going to leave him.
Why don't you just push me off the roof right now?
Someone says they'd rather die than live without you. Sounds romantic. But it's not. It's manipulative and it's controlling, and it's really hard to ever trust anyone again. Anyway, you needed to know this. The rest is up to you. I have to catch my train back to New York.
Lorraine, thank you so much for coming.
I hate to see someone else's life get screwed up.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, you know what? It's okay, I'll get a taxi. I think Maggie needs you more than I do. If you do decide to end it, be careful. That's when he can get really ugly.
Of course, I could tell you to follow your heart, but that's such a tired old cliche. Why don't you just follow your gut? I mean, let's face it, you are a Cain. Survival stuff in your DNA. You know what you have to do? Make yourself happy. And you'll make Miranda happy.
I thought it wasn't that simple.
Well, you could wait and see. At least one thing don't forget. You are the light of my life. And I can't think of a girl in the world who deserves happiness more than you do. What does your gut say?
It tells me to fight for what I want and who I want.
Hi. I have a really big day planned for Maggie, so if you two wouldn't mind leaving us alone.
Actually, yeah, we would mind.
What's going on here?
It's over.
What's over?
Us. I can never see you again. Ever.
Greenlee, hey, stranger, get in here. Did you come to decorate the place for Easter?
Oh, did I go too over the top with the Yuletide cheer?
Oh, are you kidding me? You made sure I didn't miss my first Christmas with Miranda. Thanks to you and Ryan, it was awesome.
Hi. I get the vibe that babies make every day all kinds of awesome.
That's what they do best.
How are you, Miss Miranda?
She's great. She wishes that her Aunt Greenlee would come around more often.
Well, that's because she doesn't know how over-the-top mean I used to be to you.
Well, that all changed the day you gave me Leo's necklace. And a whole lot of days since.
Yeah, I did some pretty sucky things. Well, it seems kind of tame compared to other people.
Other people like Jonathan.
Take how scared you are for Maggie and square it. That's how terrified I am for Ryan.
Maggie, it can't be over. We're getting married. It's gonna be the two of us together forever, remember?
I'm breaking our engagement. We can't be with each other anymore.
Don't say that. This is your fault, you son of a bitch!
If Jonathan's guilty of fitting me for a straitjacket, it's gonna kill Ryan.
Does Ryan know you still suspect him?
I had to lay it on him. Especially after little brother confessed he hit Maggie.
How did Ryan take that?
He was crushed. Ryan wants me to love his brother as much as he does. Which is hard when you suspect the creep wants you toe-tagged and body-bagged.
So Ryan's in denial, like Maggie.
He'll grab at any excuse not to believe that his little brother had dope sister-in-law on his to-do list.
Well, who wants to believe someone they love is capable of such evil?
I made the leap. But then there's no love lost between me and Jonathan.
Do you have any proof that he did it?
Nothing except a creeped out feeling. And I hope for Ryan's sake that I'm way wrong.
But you don't think you are?
Maybe I don't want to believe that Jonathan's innocent because I just plain don't like him.
We know he's got a dark side.
Yeah. He's an abusive rageaholic. But to make the leap from woman beater to poisoner...
I don't think it's such a leap. I think Jonathan did poison you.
Lorraine Rossiter, your former fiancée. You never mentioned her to Maggie. I wonder why.
Can we do this without an audience, please? I won't hurt you, Maggie, I swear.
Guys, I'm gonna be okay. If we could please just give us a minute.
All right. We'll be right outside.
Why would Devane use some story about a girl I hardly remember to turn you against me?
Don't make this about Aiden, okay?
He has a hate-on for me. I can't ask why.
Lorraine was here. I met her. And she told me everything.
You believed her?
Yes, I did. If Jonathan tries to play her, do you think Maggie has what it takes to stand up to him?
Yeah, well, I think so, but this is a tough one. I think she might find it easier to forgive him than admit that she fell for pure slime.
So let me hear your Jonathan as poisoner theory.
It's not a theory, and I don't have any proof. It's just like you. A creeping feeling.
Straight up and down your spine.
Mm-hmm. Whenever I've been alone with Jonathan, his eyes go flat and cold, and his voice gets spooky calm. I've seen those eyes before. I've heard that voice with Michael Cambius when he was pretending to be my friend the night.
Oh my God. You don't think Jonathan does that to Maggie?
No, but he had her begging for sex. He's a total control freak. And he has her convinced that he's the best thing that ever happened to her. But if life is so good, then why is she blowing off volunteering at the clinic? Why doesn't she return friends' phone calls and emails?
Because that's the way that Jonathan wants it.
He's taken over her life. He's cut her off from everyone who cares about her. It's like he needs to have her all to himself. Is he that possessive of Ryan?
Oh, yeah. He still thinks they're kids hanging upside down on a tree in a spitting contest. And I'm like the girl with cooties who comes in and wrecks everything.
Welcome to the Jonathan Hates Us Club.
No, he hates me in a powerless 10-year-old boy kind of way. Enough to throw darts at my pictures, but to drug me? God, I wish I could drop it. I've tried, but I can't. It hurts Ryan, and it's not really great for our marriage either.
So Ryan won't even consider that his brother could have given you those drugs?
No way. No way. Ryan loves Jonathan. You know, he feels he's the kid left behind in the house of horrors. Feels responsible.
Ryan didn't slap Maggie across the face.
No, Jonathan did. But Ryan took it like a punch to the gut. How hard will it hit him if we find out that Jonathan almost killed me?